there, it's Derek here from Pacific Coast Auto in Japan, and this is a 1994 Toyota MR2 Turbo. So this one here was bought from Japan, and we're going to be exporting this one over to Texas. 80,000 original kilometers on it. 80,000 original kilometers, and this gorgeous blue color, which I've been around in the industry for a while. I haven't seen this blue color very often, maybe if at all. And being the car nerd that I am, take a look at this. The side decals for twin cam 16 turbo get a unique color for the blue model. Cool. I'll switch the engine off here. As you can hear, it is running fine. The condition of this all around is pretty darn good. It has a turbo timer set to a minute. Just press that in order to turn it completely off. So this is a later model one, or the first year of the later model versions. I think they call it the Rev 3, and so you got the extra horsepower. I think the early models were 220, the later models were 250. And a pretty decent performance bargain. This one here with the T-top roof, the glass panel T-top roof, and the very JDM, because we are in Japan, running in the wind. Now, normally I would not write running in the wind on my car anywhere, but that one is authentic JDM running in the wind. And so it might be worth keeping just to say, look at how JDM my car is. Okay, auction sheet here. So what we're going to do with this video is we're going to check the condition of the auction sheet. This shows you the damages on the car. We're going to check the car in person, and then we're going to be shipping it off to Freeport in Texas. Okay, so in 1994, September, MR2 GTS, the GTS being the turbo. The GT is the turbo, or the GTS are the turbo. The G is the non-turbo. And here in Japan, they're different. In North America, they got the 2.2 liter crummy engine. Here in Japan, they got the 2 liter better engine. And so the 2 liter, despite being a little bit smaller displacement, I think most people would argue is the better performance engine of the two. So auction grade 4, interior C. T-bar roof on this one. Aftermarket suspension with a question mark because they don't know. Interior dirty and scratched. Headliner dirty. Shift knob, shift boot is ripped. Steering wheel is peeling. Wheel scratched. Small scratches, small dents, shallow scratches. Scuff on the front bumper. And then a few scratches around the car. And looks like it says a couple of panels were repainted, but I believe the entire thing has been repainted. But this is an original blue color. Okay, so let's go and close the engine room. Before we do that, mid-mounted engine means you're getting a lot more traction and probably a better handling car than most front-engine, rear-wheel drive performance cars. It is because you have your weight further back in the car. This allows you to have better performance, better braking, better acceleration, all sorts of things. The mid-engine layout is what you want. A lot of my favorite cars aren't mid-engine, but I do like a good mid-engine car. I love the MR2. I love the generation before this. It's quite a bit slower, but I love it nonetheless. Looks like you're missing the lid to your accessory box there. And let's close this with the rod. Okay. Boom. There we go. And you're running in the wind again.
Want to see us having fun in Japan? Go check out our new channel. Link in the description.
Okay, translation time. Let's see what we have. I've already done it. I need to have some fish oil or something for my brain. After lunchtime, my body tends to go, this guy just ate something. We better take all of the blood from this guy's brain and put it into his stomach for digestion. I tend to get a little stupid in the afternoon. Bear with me. Okay, back to the review. It looks like original suspension, judging by the height. Let's have a quick look in here. Yeah, that does look original to me. But it says Bilstein, so it might be a optional Bilstein suspension. That's great. Bilstein makes better the dampers than many other companies, even the stock ones. This should be a very nice performing car. Still has the Japanese plates on it. If you want to keep the plates, you can. This is a new thing. The Japanese government just changed the rules so that you can get the plates on the car. So if the running in the wind sticker on the car was not enough for you, you can now get the plate as well. And what they do, and let me just show you this by coming around the front here, they cut a hole about this size in the plate to prove that it is no longer an active plate. They also sell a cap that goes in there that fills the hole and it has cherry blossoms on it. Pretty cool, actually. That is, yeah, something that's new as of like a month ago. Okay, back to walking around the car. I didn't want to record that neighbor of mine as he walked past. Okay, that duct there is your intake for your intercooler. So cool. And the stock wheels on there. This is a good looking car. And of course, pop-up headlights. You know me, gotta have those pop-up headlights in the up facing position. And a very kind of early 90s look with the fog light down there and the marker light and the pop-up headlight. Just loving that. Oh, and the 437, see the dot there? The dot is only available if you pick the number. So the previous owner, 437 meant something to them. Okay, yeah. Paint, a little on the wavy side. It's not bad. It looks fresh. If you look at it in detail, you can tell it's been repainted. Not too bad. Most people are not going to be looking at that anyway. In terms of scratches around the car, I can briefly show you. None of them really stand out all that much. It's just a substance. This one's a shallow one. You'll be able to get that one out. There is like this substance on here that you can peel off. I've seen it before. Nothing really to worry about. But it is in a few different places, like here. Some scratches here, a few little chips here. In fact, that section may not have been repainted at the same time as everything else. Tires, Formula W10 from Dunlop. It's a 225 50R15 on the back. These look a little on the old side. They look like a classic type of tire. Tread? Maybe down to the last third. A tire I am not familiar with. They don't have date on them. The front is a 195 55R16. I would suspect you probably want to get these changed. But cool to see one of these cars on the original wheels. Like, there are certain cars like this, Silvia, Skylines, Supras, Lancers. You know, you don't see them too often with the original wheels because everyone who gets the car, the first thing they do is, oh, what wheels are going to look good on that car? You guys know what I'm talking about. So to have someone who's owned a car for 25 years and kept the same wheels on it, that's remarkable. And in these days, can be considered cooler than aftermarket wheels, depending on the audience. A car as clean as this one, you might want to keep wheels like that on it. Racing Development TRD. Okay, I think we've seen enough of the exterior. There, apparently there was like an A2 here. I couldn't find it. And of course, we got a full picture report that comes along with this, over 100 pictures of the car, as well as some other videos, cold start, checking power steering, brakes, AC, that sort of thing. Okay, we'll go now to the interior. We'll pop both of our trunks so that you can see them. Starting with the boot. Decent amount of space. You can absolutely put a lot of stuff in here compared to most mid-engine cars. Toyota really nailed the packaging with this vehicle. You have a little bit of staining in the carpet there. It's nothing too big of a deal. It doesn't smell bad either. The front trunk, I believe, is where we can't fit anything in here, but there's space for your master cylinder, your radiator, your spare tire. Okay. I suppose you could fit stuff in there, but I don't know if you would want to. There's no carpeting or anything like that. Okay, and strut tower brace that attaches to the firewall. That's another thing with a mid-engine car is you generally get a stiffer chassis as a result of that, because normally having a big lumpy engine in the middle with a big square around it to fit the engine, that isn't as structural as having a more complicated system in the back for holding it in place, because you don't have to worry about the wheels or anything like that. You can make it a lot more structural. Okay, door cards looking quite good. Seats looking quite good. I'm happy with the condition of this. It did have issues with the battery when it came in it, and it needed the brake light switch to be repaired. It still needs the brake light switch to be repaired. As you can see, the brake lights are off. When it came in, it wasn't like that. The brake lights would stay on at all times. The problem with that is there is a little stopper that goes behind a switch on the brake pedal. They get bad sometimes and they disintegrate and break. And the fail safe is to have the lights on. And so I pseudo repaired it by taping some Japanese money inside there. It wasn't a lot of money. It was only 2 yen, which is probably like 1.5 cents. But now you have some Japanese money in there holding the car together until you can repair it properly. And that stopper is going to be the same on hundreds, I don't know, tens of different models of Toyotas. So you can probably just get a universal, not a universal one, but one for another car of the era. Celica maybe. Aftermarket pedals. Turbo timer that keeps the engine running for a set amount of time in order to cool the turbo down by running oil through it. Yeah, good seats. Steering wheel. Some peeling on it. Stock original steering wheel. No airbag because it wasn't necessary at this time in Japan. It was in North America, but you can still drive without the the airbag as long as the car didn't come with one originally. Climate control AC. I don't think the North American ones were like this, but I don't recall. It's set to auto. Very cool. Mini disc player, CD player, vents, and not much else. There's an ashtray here. Hasn't ever been used. Smells nice inside. A little bit of a rip in the shift boot, but not too bad. Shifting's fine. Power steering's fine. Brakes are fine. Clutch is fine. Just good. 80,000 kilometers. Nice and clean too. Yup. For a Toyota fanboy like myself, this is a good MR2, especially in that color. Yes. Okay, I don't have much else to say. When the conditions are good, the videos are shorter. So that'll be the end of the video here. I hope it was enjoyable to everybody. I got another few cars to shoot today before we call it. Just wait here until the dog is done sniffing me. Okay. So the end of the video here. If you are interested in buying a car from Japan, let us know. We can certainly help you. Auction, direct purchasing. You pick the cars, you pick what to bid on, and all of that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.